Hello. Don't know if anyone's actually here yet. Oh, hey, Rig. Is that working as I think it should? Yes, good. Greetings, greetings. Right, very early, people. I'm going to put the kettle on and get a drink before we get cracking. So I'll be BT6. Let me know if it's too loud. Oh, sorry, peeps. I was sorting some bits out in the kitchen. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I asked peeps yesterday and they said they'd rather see Alan wake sooner rather than later and just add it to sort of the rotation. So I thought I would add it in. We'll see how we get cracking. Hello, Rogue. Hello, Anti-Brian. Hello, Axtwin. Hello, Deeks. Hello, Red Ribbon. Hello, J-Star. Hello, Katie. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Emmy. Hello, Amon. It is almost Halloween, isn't it? Yeah. We should traditionally do something non-spooky for Halloween, I guess. Hey, Gadget. Hey, Deeks. There you go. Hey, Diddy. Alright, I think that's the kettle turning itself on. BRB. Fun enough, I had a little bit of spare time this afternoon, and I actually finished Baldur's Gate 3. I was super close to the end, and I was looking at my things. I was like, "Oh, I got a bit of time. I should play something." And I loaded up, like Spider-Man again. And I was like, "No, no, no. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give myself a kick and actually finish Baldur's Gate, which I've been absolutely enjoying, and just stopped playing, got distracted by something. So I just sat back down and just finished it, and it was really good. It was And I'm all ready for my next playthrough. I'm going to do a different type of character next time. Right, can everyone see the typewriter? The spooky typewriter? I don't know how loud it's going to be. It's always a bit of a guessing game at the start. So I've cracked out everything on max. If it runs like dog shit, we'll probably start turning things down. It should be fine. I've heard that with DLSS, it's probably absolutely fine. Assuming it's been properly optimized on a scale of 1 to Cyberpunk, I can run Cyberpunk on absolutely sicko settings. Then most other games are probably fine, especially with the scale of the old Cyberpunk. It might be good. It might be good. And I did say, and I need to remind myself of this, I need to go in with an open mind. And not automatically assume it's going to be total, utter trash. Should probably start by not sort of talking like that, really. Maybe I should just, you know, Control was really good. Let's focus on Control, because Control was really fun. And we liked Control. That was very good. Is it shimmery on PS5, really? What with the AA solution or something? Right, I'm going to finish off my tea. Oh god, it's cold out here. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Can I get back to the desk without fucking spilling it everywhere? I think we probably can. Maybe? Ugh, fuck. Okay, we made it. We made it! Oh god. Magic. Sorry, I massively overfilled the mug, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna pour tea everywhere. I made it. Right. Hello. Shall we?
Lewd.
Play on normal, because I'm not doing that to myself. Cheers, Morgan. Thank you very much for the resub. I will catch you then. Thank you very much for popping in and doing it. Thank you kindly. Hey, John. Hey, Arth. Greetings, I say, Chef Werewolf. Hey, buddy. Nick Punkt. Greetings. Right. If this is abominably loud, we'll find out in a second. Oh, that is quite loud, isn't it?
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
Is that too loud?
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Is that actually okay? Alright. God, it's like an old friend, isn't it, coming back? But your old friend is the one that always used to kick you in the balls. Or ovaries, take your pick.
Victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all
it's too quiet?
Pieces along the way.
Okay.
This is not the story I hoped it would be.
How's that? Better? Oh god, it's a pig!
This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive.
Is that a bit better?
This story is a monster.
A Sasquatch? That's not an animal.
And monsters wear many faces.
I was going to say this game's reviewed really well, but so did the first one. So... No, that's not positive thoughts. That's bad. That's... This man is very hairy. Can I turn the camera around to see his penis? Cowards! Cowards! You saw Penny? There's a small dangle in a penny, I think. On a scale of fear to hunger, of 1 to fear to hunger, it's definitely not fear and hunger, is it? But are we at Cauldron Lake? It kind of looks like Cauldron Lake. I assume that's what we're supposed to be. It's not size shaming when it's flaccid, man. No one's impressed about like large or small flaccid peenies. They're supposed to get bigger. Ooh, hello?
Where'd he gone?
Hello? I'm extremely nude down here. Why are we a nude hairy man? It's all balances out the amount of streams we play where we control like massive like knockered like mega cans on legs. It's called balance, people. Graphically looks quite nice. I mean, the hairy naked dude included. Like he's well textured on the old fuzz. Haha, yes. Oh god, the pigs are out. Fuck off, pigs! Oh. It's Alan. Oh, you can see his little weenie. I'm confused. Alan! Alan! Oh, fuck. He was sneering, wasn't he? Was he sneering? He's kind of yelling, really. You can sprint by toggling left shift. The Alan Wake style of sprint, I see. The more things change, the more things stay the same. God damn, good looking game. Like, sneery jokes aside, like, this is very impressive graphically, just in the trees alone. Like, it's really good. Alright, mate. Chill out. Might step on a sharp rock. That's true, we've got bare feet, haven't we? And that would be deeply unpleasant. Oh no, no, it's raining as well. Bless you. This man needs a lozenge.
Lewd.
I don't speak gribble. You'll need to, like, speak up or get some fucking subtitles. It's the American accents, man. They're really strong, I guess. Like, I just can't understand them. Hey, Jess, thank you very much for the resub. Good to see you pop in. I bet we're taking the 2 gets on the road with the control bureau. Probably, yeah. Hello, everyone. Oh, we've got pig masks on. Ow, ow. Oh, that's not very nice. Nice Chivo. Stuff. The cult of the tree.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
I feel this needs almost like a True Detective style opening now. Ah, at least he gets to rock out with his cock out. That's all good. Somebody's name was Ed, at the very least. I know nothing about this, by the way. Like, I intentionally decided not to look anything up to make the suffering all the more juicy. I mean, to make the experience all the more natural. Alan! Ugh! Alan, fuck! Alan, wake up! Alan. Alan. Oh, we got The Shining style opening with the windy
Hey,
road.
kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God,
Logan,
Mom, it's
I
not your fault.
hurt
People get all
myself
murdery.
today.
What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
I'm kind of glad I played the
No
remaster so
spoilers.
recently.
I'll let you get back to
So
the
at least
show.
I'm still
You were
au
supposed
fait
to
with
wait
everything that
and
happened.
watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Is this in game? Fucking
I
ridiculously good looking game.
Bye, kiddo.
Oh my god, it's Max Payne! What the fuck are you doing here, dude?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Is that supposed to be Alex Casey? From the from Alan's book?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Interesting. The same voice as Max Payne, right?
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Ah, that's the transition into the in-game graphics then. From the cutscene.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. What could it possibly mean? It's so cryptic.
Worth memorizing.
It's a very good looking game.
Before
Goodness.
we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh, I don't like the grass though. Not because the grass is ugly, because that's how you get ticks.
I should
That-
take a look at that map.
That looks like tick grass to me. You both got long leggings on? Good, good, good. Fuck off, Epic! It's not achievement fucking playing the game. That is, I'm not achieving things. I'm just doing what I paid for. Dung ding! Exactly, don't want to get Lyme disease. Alright, so the bony-legged path. Cauldron Lake Campground. So we are at Cauldron Lake then. Interesting. My car. My car, my car.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
He just threw nothing into the bin. I saw that, Max. I saw it. You threw nothing into the bin. You are miming. He's a fake.
Your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Raker said you'd be coming by to take over the case. You're half right. Anderson?
So we're Anderson. One, I'm in charge here. One.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga.
Seems you already
Okay.
know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! I didn't hear anything.
I could use a briefing, sure.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Is it loud enough, I think, yeah?
Tell 'em about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Yeah, cool.
Well, we reckon there are some organs
And it runs
that are
okay?
currently
For if you're on the stream?
outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Cool, cool. You can boost the dialogue a bit extra, can't you? Can we do that separately, can we? Oh yeah. There we go.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Was that the same sheriff as Sarah? Her name was Sarah, right? Was it Breaker? Was the surname?
I want to see the
I'm trying
body.
to remember.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence.
That was added yesterday,
down
Al.
the hill towards
Pumpkin
the
did it.
lake around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you, sir.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
I thought I did turn off film grain. I thought I already did that. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did. Fuck motion blur and fuck film grain.
Lewd.
Fuck it right in the bum. Caseboard.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office
Hey,
as a
robot.
model in my head.
Thank you for the 65, dude. It'll be
The facts are on the
absolutely
board.
fine. A caseboard. We've got some pig antlers there as well.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Okay.
Worth taking another look.
The caseboard's a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. I can use that to zoom. Okay. You're now free to navigate. Yes, thank you. Right, let's have a look around. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. A Ted Lane, dentist. Stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrist. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. And thank you, Easy. Thank you for the 70, man. The big 70. God damn, dude. Alan Wake 2, The Return of Sneer. We haven't seen... Well, we've seen Alan shouting so far, but no sneering. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only common in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest. And bodies are bloated. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. The murder targets have no discernible common trait, and chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Interesting. We got ourselves a map as well. Okay. What else we got in here? I love her Christmas jacket. Very fun. Damn, I thought Control was an incredible looking game, like when it came out as well. And I'd say this like pushes it again one step beyond again. What's in here?
I see you're
Whoa.
already hard at work, Anderson.
It
What's
doesn't
the
pause the
crack?
game.
We're just getting
Okay.
started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. It's too much sky.
Max Payne, very silly. There is a lot of sky outside, to be fair.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Do not feed the wildlife. Raccoons may be cute, but they are not cuddly. I don't know about that. They do look kind of cuddly. I think they look kind of cuddly. So is it around Christmas then? Considering she got a Christmas jacket on, I guess. Is this thing? I never understood if things were like
okay to
not
jump
real
down?
or Wake's books made them real. I thought that's what Control shows, is that his like he essentially wills things into existence, doesn't it? And that's why it's a problem. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake. That's always nice. I don't think you can write fictional people into existence. I'm not sure, actually, but... This place looks very squelchy. It seems to run quite nicely. Like, so I've got everything on max, and it runs quite nice.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Do you think Casey doesn't like nature? Is that the takeaway from this? I think it might be.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
So, out of interest, look at that phone booth. Nice. Out of interest, I wonder where these two are from. They're from a city, I guess, but...
Can I make it, Mulligan?
She was watching Night Springs. Yeah. The Fubio. General store at Cauldron Lake.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Alright.
So, FBI.
FBI.
Huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall
We need York, we do. York would be solving this crime while talking about, like, the S&M relationship between Tom and Jerry. I've only heard good things about this game. Yeah,
Now,
I've
this is the scene of the crime.
got...
We found
I'm
it on
hopeful,
the
let's put it
table.
that way.
And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
He looks
Thanks,
extremely
Deputy.
dead.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You're not your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the Mind Palace.
Lewd.
See allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can then be selected.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the board begins a new line of investigation. Another body's been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives viewable on your caseboard with goals. Investigate the crime scene. You're now free to examine the case. Okay.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
You can collect clues from the body. Okay.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
That's not very hygienic.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
I guess we should go add these to the board then. Major chest trauma. This is consistent with the previous killings. Oh, they can be placed onto the open question. Cargo straps used to restrain the victim.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrist.
Why did they leave the heart behind? Yeah.
Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More
The
clues to
inventory
work
was
with.
full. Fuck, are they playing Starfield
This
as well?
makes 4 murders that we know about.
Oh fuck. I forgot how to drink and breathe properly at the same time. Ooh, can't inhale liquid. Oh. You think at 35 years of doing that I'd be a bit better at it? The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance your investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay. You can check your goals with version control. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. The killer, killers, and the victim. Okay?
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
They dragged him too, right?
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Something's over there as well. Some beers.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
So who's for who's then? So we've got multiple sets of footprints, that'd be the killers, I would assume. Lots of activity, unlike the killers working alone. For later. Oh, okay. And heavy blood splatter on the table. That'd be the victim, I guess. Right. The killers?
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now,
That's
I haven't
Nightingale?
heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale.
Yikes.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
That's Nightingale? I mean, I know it's been 13 years, but... damn. I guess no more joking about, you know, calling him Stephen King or H.P. Lovecraft. The victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. Yeah, he's definitely not looking super healthy, is he?
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty
Yeah, that's an
quick
actual
after
pee-pee.
that.
His penis. I guess he doesn't have to worry about it too much since he's, you know, he's dead.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors.
Yeah, Max Payne's
Depression
looking good,
led to
man.
Booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
Yeah, I guess the dark place kept him for a while.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as...
Oh god,
all
Alan
the
Wake
other
didn't come out in
victims.
2010, did it?
Certainly fits the pattern.
Please.
Makes me
Please.
wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Oh, oh, it did. Oh,
I think that's everything.
oh.
For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
I
Need to think about it.
think I'm dying, guys. Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI fired him. Sorry, the FBI. It's FBI,
Robert
isn't it?
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
A tripod found near the body. Did it belong to the victim? Or did it belong to the killers? Premeditated or spontaneous? Looks new, brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera. Weird snuff film. And they were waiting for the victim.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Yeah, aging is a weird thing, isn't it? Like, especially with internet videos
Profiling.
where...
Get into the subject's head.
Sorry, I don't want to talk over
See
a minute.
what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Yeah, especially when you're like, obviously you've put videos up on the internet that are still there, that people still watch, and like, oh yeah, I watched you play this like you know, a month or two back, and you're like, that was like a fair whack of my life ago. Welcome in, Pumpkin. Her mind places a lodge, yeah. That's quite cool. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
This is my design.
Out from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Hello, lovely Pumpkin. How are you
Robert
doing?
Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person.
I wonder if the
More like
FBC
a
are going to be in
container
this,
or
or
something.
Jesse, at all. Well, probably more in passing than directly, I'd imagine, but... Victim came from Cauldron Lake. I feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down.
I like Night Springs, but I think my favourite was like Warp Hole Kids or whatever with the no interruption skeleton guy. I forget his name, but fuck, that made me laugh so hard. Like, that guy was fantastic. I started watching LPs in high school. I remember feeling inspired enough to start trying to plan out my own Isaac cosplay when you were playing the very first Dead Space. Oh, it's a shame you never made it. Oh, the first Dead Space. No interruptions! Was it Mr. Bones? Good old Mr. Bones. Man, the first Dead Space really holds a special place in my heart. I wonder if I should get a Dead Space related tattoo at some point. I like my tattoos a bit more subtle, so I don't know if I'd be able to get anything from Dead Space particularly, but it'd be kind of fun to have something. What was the scariest game I've ever played? It's a mix-up between Penumbra and Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl for the first time, probably. Darkwood is very close to those. Darkwood is very close to those. I think that was also incredibly spooky. But I think those two are probably the top ones. Yeah, the obelisk is actually pretty cool. The obelisk is pretty decent as well. That's why, like, sometimes horror games can make the best tattoos, because you can actually have some reasonably subtle stuff. Like, I'm not, like, saying that, you know, non-subtle tattoos are no good or anything, but, like, for me, I like to have more symbols that Like, I like tattoos that someone could like look at them and they could be multiple things rather than just one thing, I guess. Sorry, I'm just drinking my tea before it goes cold. Don't mind me. Because the reason I was able to watch horror games that interesting because I can never get into them on my own. What? Because they're too spoopy, or because you got a bit bored or whatever. I'm not inhaling the tea this time. I'm actually drinking it. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the road, son. Son, you need to give me some news when you get in here. The Evil Within 2? Oh, nice.
By the lake.
The Black Mage symbol would be quite
Lead
nice.
the
Some of
way.
the FF symbols are quite
Sounds good.
nice.
This
I've been tempted to get an
way, right?
FF14 one, because
Right.
the game means quite a lot to me,
Okay, well,
so it's like, it'd be nice to get
I'll
something.
just wait here.
I'm getting my next one in 18 days? No, more than that, sorry. 20 days. 20 days, I think, yeah.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen?
Going back
at the
under
lake?
the needle.
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
Starting fires is
Probably looking
prohibited.
for shelter.
Don't think that'd be a problem today,
Safety.
somehow.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd...
After eating a great ass and thus leveling up, Robbie was gored by the Dread Moose. I fucking love
what you
Flat.
put together so far.
Fantastic.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those
The rig
witnesses
spine
that were-
status indicator. Yeah, that's true. All
job
the
is
three
unfinished.
lights, maybe, but
That
I
seems
don't know.
pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers.
The
for
glorious
surprise.
title of anal
I
intrusion.
didn't know trees got that big.
That is a big fucking tree.
Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
That is kind of creepy. That is a big ass friggin' tree. Footprints. Oh no, it's one of Alan's fucking
There's
story
a piece of paper
pages.
on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
I guess we should look at the caseboard then. We've got footprints emerging from under the rock. The trail has gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many names doesn't make sense, asking the wrong questions. Oops. It's incredibly quick getting in and out of that, actually.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Oh, good old Queen Piss Flaps. It's been a while since I've
scratched
seen
out
her.
and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us.
Is it?
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing
Fucking
a
achievements.
sick game with us.
You were right.
Hey, Dolly, you alright?
This is right up my alley.
Nice, Sam
Nightingale
Lake.
came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
He's playing a grisly FBI agent.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Should I profile Nightingale about it? Alright. the
We found a
page.
page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
Who doesn't love achievement noises, Dave?
His words close to my
Cheers, son. Thank you for the raid. Gian.
inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him,
Oh my.
in his chest.
Oh.
Lewd.
I must find out what.
Lewd. Yeah, agreed. Nightingale has something hidden inside him. Anything else here? I need to examine his body properly back in town. And the manuscript page. I'm not reading it again since she ended up reading the cutscene, but... Thank you, Ardenian. Appreciate the 100 ludies.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Quite an interesting start with this one. Like Alan Wake sort of had a little bit of chill before the thing went fucking apeshit.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took.
It
to
might
carve
be
this
good,
crater
Lilith.
out of the
We
earth.
don't know yet. I'm trying to keep an
Calderas are
open
pretty
mind.
rare,
I'm
so
trying to
be
keep an
sure to
open
take
mind.
it in.
So
'Cause Control was
essentially,
good,
we're
even though Alan
standing
Wake
in the
1 was terrible.
gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school.
Nerd.
I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Fucking
Not a
Deerfest
problem.
again.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
The hookers.
Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. Let's get the car.
Goodbye,
drive
Nightingale.
to Bright Falls and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right?
Lewd.
He aged like milk, but it could be because
Let's
he's
try
dead.
that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Love shortcuts. Alright, John. I don't know what kind of hookers they got at Deerfest. Probably the type that you don't want to,
Seems like a nice
you know,
house
have
so
on
far.
your Deerfest team.
Murders aside. Pretty
Thank you for the
woods.
resub, though, dude. Good to see you.
Cute
Hope you're
lodge
well.
we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise.
You
about
spent
the
13 years at the bottom of a
deputies.
lake.
Doubt
Easy
they've
enough
seen
swamp pass,
stuff
yeah.
This gruesome.
Guess we should mosey our way back up. Well, the sun's coming out, so that's kind of nice. Still a bit dingy back here, but...
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe it's your stage throat. Ah! Disturbing. Yeah, it seems likely that Alan sent him back, right? I'm guessing that's the to start all this off, maybe. Nice, we made it.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Do I drive or do they drive? I wonder.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
The subtitles are not having a good
With
time.
your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
It's hard to remember the exact layout of the town because unlike a lot of the other ones, you don't really wander it. You only really explored it when you're in the action stages.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Coffee. Ferry times. We go on a ferry?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Main Radio Hour.
Same guy on the radio.
Brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky.
Yeah, everything's maxed out. Yeah, everything's maxed out.
What an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question.
I think graphically it's really impressive.
Did
Like,
they
really
bring
impressive.
all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine.
Shame you can't just be a dick. I kind of want to shove this guy's, like, radio in the water.
Meteorologist
Just, like, plunk.
for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we
Tapio, is this the
expect
world's
today?
oldest man? Rain!
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Deerfest is coming.
I actually kind of appreciate this as a weather forecast. It's short and to the point. What's the weather gonna be like? Soggy!
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large
Swan!
So you're a fan of swans?
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
I assume Poets of the Fall will show up at some point in this. That's the lodge. We're going to the diner, right? Undiscovered map. Ah, okay.
Hey there.
Oh, hey. You can quick access them. Yes, I know. I just did that. Thank you.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know.
Can I get some coffee?
Don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Maybe we shouldn't hang around with these people.
Oh dear. Cute.
I'm trying to wonder if this is exactly the same layout as the first game. But again, it's hard to really recall since I don't think you ever get a chance to wander around particularly. There's the church. The helipad should be up that way, I think, if it's the same.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Wait, you're Sheriff Breaker? Oh.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
It's been 13 years.
Your deputies said you had
I
a
thought it'd be
couple of
Sarah, or
witnesses
did
here.
she vanish at the end
They
of the
made
last
them
game?
sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Hey, Crab.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Maybe a
We've
relative?
looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
No Alan Wake standee.
But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm a big fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on.
Don't take your mind off things.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, in word art. Horrible. There's a pig on the wall.
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
It's
You
not a
remind me
deer.
of a dream I
Fucking
had.
blind. I mean, it could be a moose. Yeah. Could be a moose. Got a Bright Falls map. Delicious. The Oh Dear Diner, Sheriff Station, downtown. Harbour Street. The Lodge. Home of the annual Deer Fest. It's weird to keep putting pig pictures over all the deer. Like, we've been talking about deers.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Coffee. Kind of a reflection? I mean, I guess it's mostly a reflection. I guess it's supposed to be dirty.
It doesn't budge.
Kind of dingy back there. Right.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Should we sit down? Can we sit down? This is a bit awkward.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Famous novelist Alan Wake. That doesn't add up, guys. Doesn't add up. I can't believe that.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
Oh, she says the thing. Sorry.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
I'm pretty sure that you shouldn't be lying to the fuzz. We can profile the bookers. So.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. a necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Wait, not that I'm doubting her abilities as a profiler, but how does she know that? I know that she was obviously hiding something, because he said we found something, but how does she extrapolate that's a necklace?
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Intuition?
built
Maybe
to
she's
hide what's
got
there.
powers like Jesse.
They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Because Alan Wake wrote it to be so, maybe? Oh, we have the different... Okay.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
That's a mind palace,
Told you
yeah.
not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do.
It's
And what
Rose.
horrible
I
thing
know,
happened
we
to
know
my baby
Rose.
girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Is it supposed to be the same Rose? That's not... Because the waitress got body jacked, like in the first game, didn't she?
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
Let's find out.
We all know each other around here.
Let me check Alan Wake
It's
1
been a
Rose.
while, but I never forget a face.
Alan Wake.
Or a
I'll
copy
use
order.
one specifically
Guess I
to make
just
sure I don't
have one of
spoil
those
myself.
faces.
Rose. I'll just stare at her awkwardly. Yes, that is her. Or at the very least, as far as I can tell, thus far, without spoiling myself, it is another lady who works as a waitress called Rose. So,
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
she's very cheerful. If anything, she looks younger in this than she did in the first game. I wonder if that's intentional.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
The cult of the tree!
Cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff.
Nerd!
Like you have some
Nerd!
Ah.
God, who
more
plays
than
role-playing
that.
games, am I right?
Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Wait, this car hasn't moved in like ages. So someone parked this car here and then left it here because the grass is like not flattened. Weird. Okay.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Everyone's drinking the coffee. Maybe there's drugs in the coffee. Oh look, there's a cult symbol right there. Can we get in there? We've noticed it before the characters have, so I'm assuming they'll see that shortly. Before we go in, let's I got some people of interest, right? That's the victims. Cases. The Cauldron Lake murders. The Bookers describe multiple people wearing deer masks, chanting and chanting at the guys. Killer.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated.
Fucking cults, man.
I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case.
Yay!
Exciting.
No, I'm not a big fan of spinach or like mushrooms particularly. No, I'm not a mushroom. I like as far as veggies go, I like carrots, peas, broccoli, cauliflower, runner beans, sweet corn, like that kind of thing. That's what I enjoy eating. So we got the cult of the tree one now.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Who doesn't like peas, man? Peas are great. Background cases accumulate clues broader ongoing topics, okay. The cultists were wearing deer masks. Ah. What kind of cult? Well, they got cult symbols, thought it to start. And they wear deer masks. Sorry, pig masks. Pig masks. So hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest. Okay. Well, shouldn't worry about it yet. Boop. Well, thank you guys.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
This guy's fucking with you, dude. He's literally not typing anything. He's on a screensaver.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Don't be an easy target. Stay alert in public. Also, never have your wallet in your back pocket. Like, having your wallet in your back pocket is a good way to get your shit nicked. Now, Excuse me. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you got too much time on your hands. That's quite funny. But yeah, who steals bog roll from work, man? Something weird. It's cute. It's definitely the same layout.
Man. I swear I didn't do anything.
Yeah, alright, Mario, you can stay in there,
You're
mate.
a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
The princess invited me, I swear.
How are you? Agent?
Alright. Just coming in, having a look. What the fuck is this computer? Honestly.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Adventure
Oh dear.
tours.
I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. He's only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions.
Yeah, they're
That is
extremely
true,
Finsk.
Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Beautiful. He has a thermos.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Excellent. Fuck the government, we have bolt cutters is actually fantastic.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Sorry, I was watching TV.
I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
So we're Scully. Wait, does that make him Mulder? The use of lighting in this so far has been quite nice.
Something about morgue.
We obviously haven't whacked any
You
gribblers yet,
always
so I
cheer
don't
me
quite
up.
know what it's like in
I
combat.
can't say
but-
I feel the same.
He's joking.
What happened to the old sheriff? She doesn't blink. Oh, she blinked, okay. Phew.
Okay.
Diet Coke Scully?
Let's take a
Maybe
look
like
at our
Pepsi
patient.
Scully.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
I mean, I'm gonna go with the big fucking fat off wound.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here.
Who writes on someone's heart?
Can't make it out.
That's just rude.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Permanent ink.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds.
Reminds me a little bit of LA Noire. So we go back to the other case, I assume, yeah? The murder at Cauldron Lake, yeah.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body. Right. Here we go. The smudged text. Ritual writing. I actually like this case board kind of look. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read. We've also got bloating of joints. I'll assume you guys want me to read this in case you're like watching off half the screen. Like, or you're watching on your phone, so I'll read it. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. Cause of death. Well, the big chest wound will do that. Chest ripped open, something inside valuable. Oh, sorry, something visible inside. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Leo says, thank you very much for the resub, dude. I was about to say, how's the old trip going, man? I hope it all been treating you well. Ritual writing on the heart.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted.
Tattoo on body and heart.
Then marked before removal.
How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense. And lastly, bruises.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something is inserted in his chest cavity. Chest trauma is clear cause of death. Do you reckon there's red seeds in there? Nah, fuck gloves. She's gonna lick her fingers in a minute as well.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
I just had a look. Isn't the sheriff the guy from Quantum Break?
To this case.
Bobby from X-Men.
I have them right here.
Looks like him. Not sure if it is or not. Yeah, now I've got a better look at him. It definitely is, yeah.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Oh no, not the cucker again. He wants the cucker. Panic!
Casey!
I love that even in death, Nightingale's a fucking asshole. More.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
It's not very nice, is it?
Shit. He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Right.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven in combat, it will become temporary.
Gotta move. Now.
Was it here? Oh no.
Get out of my house. Once that wasn't.
He vanished.
What? She has a pretty reasonable reaction to that, to be fair. She's like, what the fuck? I was about to say, are we going to get like a True Detective opening? I feel that the game is built for that. I look forward to getting these demonetized in about 3 or 4 years' time, as Alan Wake has since slain me. True Detective Season 1 is just incredible TV. Absolutely fucking incredible. If anyone enjoys like this kind of stuff with like the cult, like with cults and stuff, then I couldn't recommend it enough. Did the LP get Shrek'd? Some of them got Shrek'd because of some of the music in it. Yeah, not all of it, luckily, but. That's good to know that one. I'll let it run for a little bit, just to. If you get a chance, Pumpkin, True Detective Season 1 is just incredible. It really, it's 10 episodes, it's one and done. Like, there's no like, Season 2 and 3 aren't related to the Season 1 particularly. So, like, it's just really, really good. The music is good in this, actually, yeah. I recall the music in the first game being decent. I say I recall, it's not like it was that long ago, but. True Detective is quite a difficult watch in a way. You kind of have to pay attention a bit, but it's a very slow burn, but it's very unsettling and creepy. Just music. Yeah, I guess that's the point, isn't it? Should I let it? I'll let it run. I'll let it run. I don't know how long. I don't know. I assume it's gonna be 3 or 4 minutes. The nice thing about True Detective, Pumpkin, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's mildly Lovecraftian in a way. I'm trying to be as coy as possible, and it has a very, very sort of interesting grab to it. Been wanting to watch True Detective Season 1. It's honestly, it's probably one of my favorite bits of TV, like flat out. The best bit is Woody Harrelson getting upset that somebody mowed his lawn. It's one of my favorite like scenes. You don't mow another man's lawn. I mean, that's true, you don't. I think we're done. I think. Alright.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
Glunk, glunk.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but
I guess
we both know that's
I guess Bobby from X-Men got burned or something, I'm not quite sure.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming.
I wonder if the Federal Bureau of Control's around doing weird shit.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Look around for clues. Do love me some clues.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
There is one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
thought we should check if he's alive. We assuming this guy's dead and just giving no fucks. I think that's what we're doing. Unfortunate for him. How do I check my inventory? Battery pack. Wait a minute. Why the fuck did I find battery packs in a first aid med box? Game, explain yourself.
Must be locked from the other side.
First aid Duracells. Oh, that makes sense. First aid for rowboats. It's for 2B. Should we check? Is this fine young lady might be fine. I don't see any visible wounds on her. She seems to be smeared in like tomato sauce.
It won't
Lewd.
open.
We're going back to the case. Cult of the Tree. Cult of the Tree is performing rituals to create monsters. The victims and bodies, organs. Oops. Victim's body, organs covered in writing. Page found inside the chest. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster.
Think.
Oops. Victim of cult became a monster. Cult gold? Yeah, there we go. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. Must be an explanation. Find out where Nightingale went. I mean, I'm guessing through the door, covered in blood. That we weren't allowed to go into a second ago.
I can't force it open.
There's no other doors in here, is there, that you could have gone through? There's this door, but... He teleported though. Yeah, he just sort of went... Yee! Can we not get behind this mildly inconvenient place curtains?
I can't get through this.
There's probably more clues I need to grab. Or I'm done something with, I guess. It's just to find out where he went. So what am I missing to sort of discover where he's gone? The profiling? No, because it would highlight, I think, if it's got something you can do with it, but... Yeah. Just says figure out where he went. Doesn't sort of... I would assume we need to get out of the room and figure out where he went. Because he's clearly not in the room. Check the ceiling, maybe? Yeah. In the hallway? There's another door? What, in here?
Can't be opened on this side.
Glass door? It's not a door, it's a window, right? Do you mean that?
It's not opening.
Am I missing something obvious? I must be. What's it want me to do exactly? Maybe it's like... It looks like goo on the ground. There's blood.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
I can't do that open any of these. I thought I connected all the evidence in the mine parts. I could be wrong. I can have a look. I've talked to him. I don't think there's anything else to say to him. Yeah, I've got gold. Figure out where he went. I don't have any more clues. Check out the other file.
A dead man turned into a monster.
Okay.
Light as a way to fight him.
Was I not
Cases
just on that
predicting the
case?
future.
Case file?
There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
The general murders in the lake one. Oh wow, that must be on me then. Sorry, I thought I was on that one. Where did he go? According to the page, sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake and then he's taken. The overlap. These pages aren't making any sense.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken.
Sorry, I think that was on me, folks.
We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Probably should call an ambulance or something.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
They're pretty nonchalant about the whole, like, dead people thing.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Batteries.
Yeah, right. Well,
Guess we should start looting stuff.
Crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like
The sheriff disappeared, didn't you hear?
like magic? Magic's not real.
I need bolt cutters.
I have a cult necklace. I want to investigate that cult sign out the back of the place. I wonder if we can do that when we come out. Fight the government. We have bolt cutters. Yeah, we need to find some bolt cutters. Are these guys gonna be sussy backers? Do we think?
Terrifying pair.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Can we go out the back here like we could back in the day?
Walter. Something bad's going down.
My wits end.
No.
Let me out!
Am I burning my torch batteries? No, I don't think so. I can't sort of turn it on and off.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
At least I don't think so.
We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
No, she's just holding it, but I can't.
Here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find.
I wonder if no reaction dead bodies are writing oversight, like the body wasn't always there for that scene, or deliberate. It feels deliberate, right?
I agree, but it's our best lead.
See, that's the cult symbol right over there. It kind of bugs me we can't go over there. Unless there's another way around, maybe? It's far too sussy backer for my liking. I don't know if we can get around there.
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Can we get in this alleyway here, maybe? Aha! The textures are incredibly good looking, aren't they? Okay, we need more bolt cutters, I guess. I feel we could squeeze through here, but... yeah, right there. Multiple symbols. Oh, how infuriating, it's right there, and I feel we could quite clearly squeeze through that. Same beer that the cult guys are drinking, that doesn't necessarily mean a lot.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Shame we can't just climb over. Video games. What shop is this? A garage.
How about that weather forecast for Deerfest? I've been working on this float for a month straight. If it rains, I am gonna lose it.
No, it's not a garage and a funeral home, it looks like. Lots of places where we need bolt cutters to get in. To a hardware store. Oh, excuse me. Lock door, screwdriver. Oh, it says we need a screwdriver. Door underscore item underscore bolt underscore cutters. That's a bit unfortunate. The Valhalla Nursing Home. I'm not sure if this is open world or not, but...
Hello, how are you?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
We're about to coordinate for that. Once we get our bolt cutters or something, we can go and do that. It's kind of a shame you can't drive from location to location.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet.
Imagine, like,
After that,
worshipping Alan Wake.
started
What a
looking
fucking
into Wake's
sado.
disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does
Look,
keep
cut the cult
popping
symbol
up.
there again in the foreground.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Just before the camera pan.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
There's some things scratched into the tree there as well, I think. Return to the heart. Okay.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
So are we in the same
Let's
place as
start
before?
looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Man, this game is fucking
Great.
ridiculously nice
This
graphically.
area is supposed to be close to the public.
Really is good looking.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Saga's taken as well. There's no Stephen King cult? Yeah, probably for the best. Oh, nice. Sometimes delicious soup can be really good.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
A spooky one.
In my experience, they
Hey,
don't.
Gareth.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
And this was closed off
Hey,
before.
hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to
FBI
be
agent
here?
Francis York Morgan.
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
Federal Bureau of
But I bet
Control.
you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things.
It's the bolt cutter dude, yeah.
Koskela
Fuck the
brothers
government.
are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for
It
me.
is quite a nice sweater.
How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown.
Sorry,
was
work
founded
just
by
messed with me
Finnish
while I was
immigrants.
doing this cut.
So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond
Svensk.
that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Ladies and Mogs.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons my ass.
There we go. Interesting about that operating system he's looking at back there. What's in here? Maintenance notes. Clear signs of tampering. Signals rerouted and transmitters not one of ours. I fix this when any alerts come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the, quote, raccoons can't get to it anymore. So the Federal Bureau of Control's here. I'm guessing that means that Jesse finally and utterly fixed the hiss problem. Which means that they're able to go in and out again.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale?
Or he just works offside, possibly.
I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we
Basically, for Control, it's a Federal Bureau of SCPs. They essentially go in and take and try and secure any dangerous objects and can cause anomalous things to happen. Alan Wake being one of those things. Oh, look at that, look at that. Just fancy old reflection.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Just talk to him for a second.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You
They're
know
both
what I
monsters.
mean. Monsters.
Yeah, Control is great.
Light
Like,
worked
I hope we get
against him
another
at the
Control.
morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you
Yeah, Alan Wake
involved,
did have his own DLC.
forcing you into
It wasn't too bad,
this
actually.
twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. We've seen this symbol before.
I've seen it in town too, but the game won't let me talk about it. Grr. Aggravating. Anything else that's new around here?
Bare feet. Nightingale.
Bare feet? Well, we are
I'll
in the
see
woods.
where these footprints lead. Can you?
Well, let's put some things on our caseboard then. There's a cult of the tree. More triangle symbols. Here we go, cult symbols. Some kind of signature. Did they intend for the body to be discovered or just idle carving? I mean, the FBC have got, they're watching Alan, right? And the lake. That's one of their setups. Witch's ladle and the witch's hut. Well, the spooky feet go towards the witch's hut, so... Hello? Definitely a lot less combat than Alan Wake so far.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here? I can feel something.
The overlap.
A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
So we can profile the overlap.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold.
The game's quite keen on those little jump scares, I've noticed.
You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway.
Lewd.
Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
Threshold, yeah.
Witch's Ladle?
It's interesting that the, like Control and Alan Wake 2 seem to be sequels to each other as well. Camping do's and don'ts. Shit, I should have read that. Do. Hike and enjoy the scenery. Do. Set up your feet. Sorry, tent. It's because you guys talking about feet. Do. Enjoy a nice meal. Do. Relax. Don't. Chop down trees. Leave your trash behind. Disturb the animals or start a forest fire. Remember, always have fun. The Witchfinder's General. My name's Hopkins, Witchfinder. Mr. Freudian slip. I can categorically state that, unfortunately, to disappoint anyone, feet aren't my thing. I'm very sorry. The Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after... That looks like the lady from The Darkness that took over. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legends tell of the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered. He accused the lady in question of bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named the Witch's Ladle. Oh. Ugh. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoings. If she was not a witch before she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Oops. Spoopy. Are we back at the creepy tree?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
You can toggle the flashlight boost.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Do you? I wouldn't trust Alan Wake as far as I could throw him, but, you know. Up to you, mate. We appear to have lost Max Payne somewhere. Was the witch's hut up the slope to the left, maybe?
Lewd.
Like, up this way. This game's a scam, by the way. I haven't seen a single raccoon. You find pages on the ground after a murder, you're like, yeah, I'll follow it. Could be fine.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
A pig?
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one.
Do you know, I'm actually going to add to one of my pet peeves of video game controls. This is not a like slight against this game in particular, but just in general. I actually really dislike escape being the get out of the menu button for games. Like, I think escape's just a shitty one to have, because naturally, if you're on WASD, you have to release WASD to get to escape, and I feel there's better keys for it, which are closer. You know, that's just a me thing though. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. That's mildly inconvenient. I guess I'll go inside the hut.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Nice cauldron. I guess I need to find a fuse before we can do this. I could search up the path, see if we can find us a fuse in like a emergency box or something. That's the witch's hut. I'm not sure where that goes. There's a light over there. The general store. Oh, we're back at the murder scene. What if the general store has the fuse we want? I feel like there's going to be a fuse anywhere. It'd probably be here. Large amounts of what? I've collected some evidence, but... I thought this was supposed to be main. I think I must have misremembered. Do you know what? So far, this is alright actually. Monday, some suspicious activity spotted the... Not as easy to read this. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw some movement in the bushes, footprints around the area. But some were compromised with the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, hunters after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. There could be more out there than they bargained for. Sorry, work again. Not much more I can do for that one, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. No fuzz. No fuzz for here, I guess. Alright, where else could we get a fuzz? Yeah, all good, all good. Nothing that needs my immediate attention. I guess we could double back the way we came. Want a hint? Yeah, please, mate. Send me some wandering around.
Lewd.
Oh, it's near the witch's hut itself. Okay. Let's head back down there then. This is not the way, is it? No. No, it is not. Catch you later, Easy. Still, it was good we went back to the store, I think. The witch's hut doesn't look very, Oh, over here, maybe? Ah.
This fuse is busted.
Well. Doesn't look like it'd be, you know, pretty good for keeping yourself warm in the winter. Feels a bit dodge. Midge told me today her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like it yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents wanted to get better jobs and a better school in the big city. I guess that's fair. You want to stay in Bright fucking Falls. Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. F. The guy spaghettied pretty hard. Can we have F's in chat for the dude spaghettiing? Rip. Oh dear. So sometimes you strike out, bro. It's one of those things. Was that 9S? No, not even 9S had less spaghetti than that, I think. I snuck out last night, went to the big house with the lake, instead of just watching it from here like I always do, instead of that sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird's going down there. Gonna find out what. Gonna go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can get some way inside the building. Sorry, not commentary, just tired. Take some photos, it's gonna be epic. Nice.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
I know things can get a little
Casey
crazy
hates
around
the
here.
endless
If you're
jokes
feeling
about
scared, remember
coincidentally
Alan's
having
talking.
the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Alan. Alan! A weapon upgrade. Okay. I need 12? I just got 1. Why are you making me come into the menu? What am I going to do with that? Here, look at the thing you can't do. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. What did the what did the note on the lunchbox say? I know things can get a little crazy around here. If you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Our Lord and Savior, Alan. Blessed be.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Yeah, fucking cunts. Stop it. Or the raccoons will eat the fuses.
Lewd.
Sorry, I've got to do it. Where is it? Where is it? I've got to do it now.
Alan! Alan!
Alan. Oh, fuck. You don't need to see it. I feel that the scene is better without seeing it. You don't get to the shitty CGI dinosaur. Alan. Alan! Oh, no, not Dr. Farragut. My name's Alan Farragut. From Helix. I'm dusty. We don't talk about Helix around here. I will put the fuzz in. Now we can investigate the witch's hut. Oh, nice, a thermos. The break rooms where you can sit. Wait, have we not saved up to this point?
Making progress.
Oh my god. What if I had crashed? Wait, what are they supposed to be? Go away, spooky chair! I'm looking at the food. Corn cakes? Danishes? I don't know, actually. Kind of look like weirdly shaped Yorkshire puddings. They Danishes? Pastries? Yeah, that would make sense.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part
finished cheese
recited
bread
from
thing.
memory.
That sounds quite nice.
I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Yeah, I mean, there's been no danger so far, but on a PC game, the real danger is the game might crash. That's the real danger. Interpret the page's meaning. The Alex Casey lunchboxes. Point of interest cases track information. Okay.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Well, didn't he also say that you kept getting sent messages, like manuscript messages? The note mentions Alan. Alan. Alright, we've also got the murder.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
As far as I know, the game doesn't let us fuck up, no. And this one it just did for me. The Cauldron Lake Witch's Hut. I've got Witch's Ladle, Towering of Saga, Watching Her and the Witch, Nightingale's Heart, a cold dead lump in her hand.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the moor.
Where is the heart?
Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through
I
the
wanted this to
hole
be explained, like, the fact that Saga takes all this extremely well. There's no real sort of like, what the fuck is going on? It's just like, yeah, I better do what the book says, or like the stuff says. He's a high-functioning sociopath like Sherlock. Perform the ritual to open the overlap and find the missing heart. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the things again. Where do the where's the heart at? Where is the heart? Well, we don't know yet, I guess. Witch's Ladle, Towering over Saga, Watching Her and the Witch. I guess we've got to go to Witch's Ladle then, which is the big tree, right? That one. That's the Witch's Ladle. I'm not sure, Luther, I'm not sure. So far I think this has been alright, but I actually don't mind slow burn, like, spoopy things, I guess. But I'm hoping it doesn't fall into the Alan Wake trap of, like, complete nonsense of the story. Like, Control was pretty decent with it, but... have to wait and see. Give me the heart. That is literally the lady, isn't it? Like, Zane's wife or whatever. I forget her name. Barbara or something.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
I was hoping to find his heart here, but... no such luck. Oh, I can mine analyze again. Oh, thank you. That's a good shout. We could do some profiling.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Good shout, Alan. Thank you.
He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there.
I find it interesting we're not playing as Alan, actually. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
The heart? Where is it?
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store.
We found the general store cards, didn't we?
Stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
We already went there. Guess we go back.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Bro, I think I just cut myself on that comment. God damn. Oh dear. Don't forget to save often. You ain't my mum. Do what I fucking want. Right, the general store was just over here, wasn't it? It's interesting because there was a lot of combat in Alan Wake 1. And there's only been like, I've only fired like 2 shots so far, in like 2 hours. Which, honestly, I thought the combat in Alan Wake 1 was wank, so I'm not overly worried about that. Right, let's look for this fridge then. Oh, there's a fucking pig in here. You're not a pig. How do I shoot? I shoot his chest, I guess.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
What the hell do they shoot him with? A fucking bazooka? God damn. His boobies are wiggling. Are his boobies supposed to wiggle? Grew bigger. That fucking... Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter for the code, I guess. Oh. Well, I'm gonna check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Don't forget to update the code. (705) 713 717 23. So it's 5 13 17 23. So 39 then. 739. Cool. Let's get me a shotgun then. The Epic Games Store noise is terrible, and no, you can't turn it off. At least not like I last checked anyway. Yay. Clunk clunk. Yeah, that's the noise you've been hearing. Yeah. Sorry, work again. Hold on. Cool. Again, nothing I can sort. Push control and I can equip. Oh, we got quick slots. Okay. Quick slot. 1. Quick slot. A 2. Very nice. What do I think so far?
Casey.
I kind of like it so far.
What's
actually.
the Forest's favorite shape?
It also doesn't have as much Alan in it so far as the first game, which, as far as I'm concerned, is a massive improvement. If the game has a minimum amount of Alan, then I think we'll be doing just fine. Using the Tron pad to light a heal. Okay.
Lewd.
Give me that. That's disgusting.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
The wave crashed on the
Legible.
far side of the mirror. Okay. Well, now I've got...
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a
There were
gruesome
different weapons in
ritual
Alan Wake 1,
murder.
but you got rid of them like
Meanwhile,
tons,
they played
like
cards in the
constantly.
general store, like it was just another.
Yeah, I got that
late-night
already. I think
poker
I'm
game.
on 3 rows
Saga
now.
stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
What else we got? Television. Don't know why I flagged that up, it's ready again.
feel like I recognize this. The fridge.
The burb does always
I
judge.
knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
I feel that we need gloves. I feel for some reason we're not using gloves for anything, and I feel we
And now
should
we
have
need to give the
gloves.
heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Oh, it's just a bug, is it? Oh, okay. That's
Casey,
pretty minor.
There are cultists in the air.
Now we've got another thing.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back. Any city in America I can get through drunk.
I'll wait till he's finished talking.
Blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
We picked up a heart and put it in our pocket like a fucking World of Warcraft like hero. Just dig out some organs like that goes in the bag with my food. How did it get here from the morgue? Did Nightingale hide it here? Words on the heart are now legible.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
The wave crashed in the fast of the mirror. I brought you the heart, which show me the terror. The heart is somewhere in the general store. Oh, we did that bit already.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
You say there's an issue with that? No, it's absolutely fine. Like, what could possibly go wrong, right? I mean, that is probably how you get pink mouth, honestly. And I don't want to get pink mouth. Right, let's go back to the witch's place then. Like, with the atmosphere and, like, suspense the game is showing here at the moment, bar like, goofy jump scares notwithstanding, this actually feels like a legitimate horror game so far. Nice. It is an Evil Within 2 situation, but the sequel is superior. Don't know yet. Obviously, we need to play more of it, but I mean, it's not going to be overly difficult to be better than Alan Wake 1. Is Alan awake yet? No, he's not. He's a bit useless. I mean, Alan Wake 1 is a very solid, like, 3 or 4 out of 10 at a push. So I feel that being better than that is not going to be massively difficult. I guess we give the witch in the water down here. The writing would put us just to a 5. I think a 5 is overly generous, but ooh, some shrieking going on.
Sorry.
Oh, there's 2 knobs there. Ow. So how do we kill him? He seems to be taking an awful lot of punishment. Do I get him in the head now?
Better.
So I guess there's a weak spot. I guess there's a weak spot in the chest. And then you go for the head. Okay. Right, let's give the witch the heart then. It's a bit weird, but you know. Ceiling witch is watching you masturbate. Look at that face.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
Everyone speaks like fucking Apophis from Stargate. And I respect that. So it's kind of a shame we sent away our only like witness to everything to go do something random, rather than just, you know, give us out with this. One of my least favourite horror tropes, I think, is sending people away for stuff.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are
Very
you still
Blair
on your
Witchy
way?
in a way, actually, with all the woods.
Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo. Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia.
Virginia!
You're imagining things.
Is there any goodies around? Yeah, her name's Saga Anderson.
Lewd.
The old guys were the Anderson brothers as well, right? No relation, I'm guessing. Yeah, she's Svensk. They were Norsk, right?
Please help me.
No, I refuse.
What was that?
Doesn't matter. We're not getting paid. We're not helping. Oh wait, wrong game.
Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is moving. Like a nightmare.
I'm running out of supplies, actually. You knew someone named Saga? Were they also Svensk? That's weird. Oh, it says we picked one up, but I can't read it. Interesting.
Need to find Nightingale.
That's true. Also need to find some sort of, like, ammunition and supplies. Should be able to read it.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mum. That's actually quite a funny mug. Need fucking Gendo with his best dad of the year mug as well. Manuscript pages, right? Which is the one we just... Is it this one?
Lewd.
Witch's ladle.
This is the new one, I think.
Towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first
Fucking owl.
part of the
What are you
ritual
judging?
words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Alright. I noticed that the light doesn't... Rude. The light doesn't regen like it did in the first game. So you can't cheese it and hoard all your supplies like an absolute goblin. Bro, these are really, really poor jump scares. Knock it off. Really nice lighting effects here.
He's here. Nightingale.
That's good. What isn't so good is I have no real way of defending myself. Well, I got a few bullets, I guess, but...
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
We made it out of the ladle, which is there. Oh, goodies.
Nightingale's badge.
Wait, that's the only thing I can't pick up? Strange. Did we ever play The Sinking City on stream? We did. Yes. Show me the cucker. Oh, we can't call it the cucker anymore. They actually have a better font now, so it doesn't actually look like the. Actually, now looks like the clicker. It's a bit sad.
Lewd.
We're like at the tunnel. I'm trying to see if I recognise any of the visuals we're seeing.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
Why would you do such a thing? I guess I dodged. Yeah! Oh, completely whiffed that shot.
The lighter was lighting again.
Go. Gotta move. Now.
Go this way, I guess? Uh-oh. These achievements, man, I swear to God. They're so awkward. Oh! He's a bit quicker than I expected, actually. Gotta have all our chivos. Yeah, it definitely feels a bit more deliberate in terms of what, like, the shooting is going on, I think. I wonder if it's better just to move? Timing on the dodging is unusual. Painkillers, a small amount of additional health. Yeah, alright. Need to get used to how the dodge works. We haven't seen the old lady boxes this time, no. Okay, so we've actually got some more batteries.
A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head.
Hell? Yay! Dlung dlung, you did it! Alan. Alan!
Who are you?
What is this?
Yeah, so it's surprisingly, sort of tricky dodge timing, isn't it, Alan?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes. I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger.
Danger, as they say.
Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Lewd.
Sir, calm down.
It's Alan.
I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
Alan!
It's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
That's quite a long time. Yeah, I think this has been a relatively strong start, actually. Like, intriguing hook. The only slightly weird thing is that Saga's, like, super just, like, into this. Like, in terms of, like, not finding this really fucking weird. I feel it made more sense with Jessie in Control, because Jessie was living with an entity that, you know, for her entire life, and had, you know, like, gained powers and stuff, so it was a bit more supernatural to begin with, but Saga's is maybe a little bit different, I don't know. Mind passing is a bit more than basic human. Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess maybe more will be explained as we go along, perhaps. I assume the game will save automatically once we get to the next section. It does, okay, cool. Again, the music's pretty solid. But yeah, I think this has been a pretty strong opening. Hello, Leather Soup. It could be, yeah, she's been written to trust the pages. Yeah, I enjoy the catchy tunes afterwards, because the first game did it as well a little bit with each of the chapters. They had their own little songs in there. Including that real banger of a post, the full one. Good night, Gareth. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see where this is going. I like the sort of stuff with the cult. I hope we get more investigation parts in the town where it's like a slow burn creepy about trying to investigate the cult. And not necessarily all out in the woods. I have to see how it plays out. I do like cult stuff. I've always enjoyed sort of culty things. I find it quite interesting. Right, I'll let it load and then we'll save it, or... Fucking achievement.
Where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
It's Alan.
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex
Lewd.
Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex, Casey, how?
Anyway, let's exit my menu. There we go. Unsupra. Yeah, it should be fine. Alan. Very burly. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oops. Definitely getting more Control vibes and Alan Wake vibes, which makes me much more happy. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Alan Wake. We'll continue doing that. We've added this to the rotation now, so we'll sort of we'll be doing Lords of the Fallen tomorrow, then Stalker, then more Alan Wake. We'll do it like that. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow with any luck. Good night, everyone. Take care. See you all again soon. Mwah. Yeah, the Bing Bong's terrible anti, I agree, but I'll see if there's some sort of mod you can do to kill it. I don't know. I'll have to see. Catch you later. Bye.